You are listening to Part 13B of the podcast series, 21 Qualities of a Leader.
Let me give you 5 attitude adjustments that would just help you in keeping your attitude right. Number 1, keep perspective. Just keep perspective. What I find is every day I need to just see the whole picture. Because sometimes I see one part of the picture and it's not any good and it's very negative and I don't like it and I want to change it. And sometimes I can't change it because I'm in a situation or circumstances and I just need to see the big picture. I was on the West Coast doing a conference for my friend Todd Duncan lately. And we had a little afternoon off, so we went out and played some golf. And Todd's a pretty good golfer, but that day his golf game wasn't really good. And I think he hit 3 golf balls in the water. And I could tell he was just at the end of himself. Now, Todd also had been telling me as we were talking that his conference had 1,000 more people than he had expected. I mean, like 2,400 people. They were expecting 1,400, had major registrations, were doing extremely well. And so I was trying to help Todd. And Todd, when he put his 3rd golf ball in the water, I could tell he really wanted to put his golf clubs in the water. And I said, Todd, keep perspective. 1,000 more people registered at this conference than you ever expected. See the big picture. In fact, if you would have known 1,000 more people were going to come and attend this conference than you expected, you would have given your golf clubs away. You would have thrown them in the water. I'd have thrown them in the water with you. I'd have thrown my golf clubs in the water. Keep perspective. And I'm here to tell you that's exactly what you have to do. You have to see the big picture. Number 2, talk to yourself. Just talk to yourself. You say, oh, hey, I'm good at that. Hello. English heart surgeon Martin Lloyd-Jones asserted, most unhappiness in life is due to the fact that you are listening to yourself rather than talking to yourself. Hello. Anybody home? Don't we listen to ourselves? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is awful. Wow. I mean, hey, isn't that right? Hey, we listen to ourselves instead of talk to ourselves. Number 3, laugh at yourself. This is so healthy. Learn to laugh at yourself. And I have always said, if you learn to laugh at yourself first, it's a lot better than people laughing at you. And just you know what, when you do something stupid, just say I did something stupid. I made a mistake. I was talking to a leader the other day, and I told him, I said, admit your weaknesses to your team. I said, tell them that you're not any good at that. He was kind of an insecure guy, and so he kind of pulled me on the side. I said, do you really think I ought to sit down with my team and admit my weak areas? I said, yeah, I do. I said, trust me on this. They already know you're weak areas. In fact, when you tell them your weak areas, they're going to say, whew, he knows. Somebody thought they're going to have to tell you. Just laugh at yourself. Number 4, allow whining for a short time. Margaret and I laugh about this for a while, and we say nothing's wrong with whining as long as it's a minute or less. You understand. So just whine. When the minute's over, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Just don't let whining control your life. And by the way, don't you hate to be around a whiner? Oh my goodness, sakes alive. Number 5. Watch out for what I call attitude deflators. I'm talking about people now who just will deflate your attitude. People that will take your attitude edge off of your life. You know what I'm talking about? Just, you've got to watch out. Somebody asked me one time and said, well, okay, John, he said, we all have those people around us, and don't we all have somebody like, how many of you have at least one attitude deflator around you, huh? Again, how many of you are sitting beside that person right now? Okay, don't go. Somebody said, well, what do you do with an attitude deflator? I said, it's very simple. When you see them coming and they start dropping all this stuff on you, take this hand, this finger, stick it in this ear, this hand, this finger, in this ear. Now, watch how I do that. Don't try to do this. It's very complicated. Put those fingers in the air, and when they start doing that stuff, just close your eyes and go, ah! I promise you, they'll stop. And not only will they stop, I promise you the next time they come and want to drop that stuff on you, all you've got to do is go about right here. Chris Evert said it right when she was talking about professional athletes and great talent. But the mind is what elevates the best to the highest level. For example, when you look at Chris, one of the greatest female athletes of all time, she holds 18 Grand Slam titles, overall win-loss record of 1,309 wins against 146 losses. In her 17-year career, she was never below number 4. She commented, and here's what I want you to see. The thing that separates good players from great ones is mental attitude. It might only make a difference of 2 or 3 points in an entire match. But how you play those key points often makes the difference between winning and losing. If the mind is strong, you can do almost anything you want.